Ebony here, implementation strategist at Living with a Purpose. I hope everyone is having an amazing day today. I am coming on here partially unscripted, which is I always have talking points, so I'm never totally unscripted. But this subject really has been on my heart and my mind to talk about ever since I have transitioned what I first started my business for, and the fact that I'm doing something different, and the fact that I am starting a brand new podcast and content on my YouTube channel, totally geared towards time implementation, execution, and efficiency. And so, welcome to my channel and podcast as we discuss all of those things, including wellness and everything in between. Today, the message of times change came upon me as I have been doing a ton of reflection on the direction in which I'm going, what I'm supposed to be doing, who I'm supposed to be helping, and just giving myself permission and grace to grow and actually feel and process through all of these things that's going on with me. It's not always an easy thing to change your mind and change direction and do different things than you thought, or maybe you feel like, your timeline of what you expected isn't accurate or isn't coming into fruition as fast as you would like. And I'm here to tell you that I totally understand. I have been there. And if I'm being honest, I'm still there at times. I think we all will. This journey of life and wellness is not a destinational thing. It's a journey, that will continue and have many different paths and many different phases and many different seasons. But I hope that at least for some of these journeys and seasons, you will join me and continue to rock with me as we glow and grow together. So today I want to talk about belief. And that is belief that you can have the ability, create the time to do the things that you want, need, desire. You can do all the things. You just can't do all the things all the time. And one aspect of that I want to talk about today is tools to help set you up for success and to help you through those moments where you have no brain capacity to even think about next steps. But because you have created a great process and put a system up against that, you're able to still be effective even when, some days just seem impossible. So we're going to talk today about just technology and having a great planner. So technology, smartphone, I have alarms for everything now. My husband is always like, what is that alarm for now? Doesn't matter. Mind your business. This alarm is here to remind me to do something. And, iPhone allows you to type in, before it just used to say alarm, but now it allows you to type in what the alarm is for. So I will put notes to that thing. Chat with this person. Work on this training, whatever it is, therapy. I type it in. And a lot of the ones that are recurring for me, like therapy, I leave and I just turn on and off, as I need the reminders of them. So, great thing. Also, I use Asana, and let me know if one day you want to see a breakdown of how I organize and prioritize and strategize. I'm trying to keep everything together. I work a 9 to 5. I am also working with people with their time and implementation. And it gets crazy. I have a son that plays lacrosse pretty much full time. I'm a wife. I'm a person who is really starting to prioritize herself first before pouring out to other people and other things. I am in the season of learning how to pour into myself and truly give from the overflow. Can't have anything in my cup. No one can have anything in my cup. I'm truly, truly, truly pouring and giving and serving from overflow. And this is a new discovery. Like I said, we will talk about so many different things on this channel. I'm really so excited. I am getting sidetracked. But yes, so Asana, great tool. My mind works in the outline form, and Asana is great for that because it allows you to write something and then put sub bullets underneath that same heading. Amazing tool. I use Trello for any content planning because how I look at it in the scheme of an idea, what needs to be done, or is it in progress? Has it been finished? Has it been edited? Has it been published? I like that. Now Asana can do the board thing too. I just prefer Trello for that for some reason. Notion. I am not a Notions template maker girl, but I love to buy me a good Notions template off of Etsy or something like that fits the need that I'm looking for, or even a Google spreadsheet. I don't know how to do all that, make the cells do what they do, but I am all about buying it from someone who can, once again, so that I can have a tool that is useful to me and helps me move along in my life. So those are some great technology things that I have been on recently. And a good old planner. I have my whiteboard. I have my whiteboard up there, as you can see. But I also use the Passion Planner. And the Passion Planner allows me to, I'm going to show you briefly. It's not as pretty as some of the ones that I have seen on the Passion Planner IG page, but the Passion Planner allows me to stay organized, keep all my notes. I'm starting to just make notes directly in the days, and it just really helps me to look back on, to reflect a little better, to understand what's going on. They have these beautiful little stickers that you can put in here. And honestly, I am not like that creative as an artsy type of girl, but getting into that process has really allowed me to connect on a deeper level with my planner and be able to be a little more engaged with it, which allows me to stick with what I'm trying to do. And once again, to help me move forward, because what I've realized is that what used to work for me in other seasons of my life was not working. I always was a planner girl, never was a highlighting and doing all of that type of stuff. And not that I was closed-minded about it, I think I just wasn't aware of it. And as I started looking into how other people are doing their thing, it really opened me up to be more willing to try to do different things. And so far, I could say this year I've been the most productive so far than I was all of last year. So, just a little tip that specifically might not work for you, but don't be, feel ashamed, or feel discouraged if you need to look, outside yourself for inspiration. If you're having trouble finding inspiration for yourself, it's totally fine. It's not like you need that to inspire you forever, but yeah, if you're looking for, something to spark something that you feel like has went out inside of you, no harm in just, looking around, taking it easy, taking the pressure off of yourself, right? So, tip number 1, find a great tool to outline what's going on in your life, whether it's your business life, your personal life, both, your career, your educational endeavors, whatever it is. those things that I just mentioned will help you out. And then, like I said, I use Passion Planner. There are all different types of planners: Daily Greatness, Golden Coil. I mean, a lot of great planners. I just happen to have been on the Passion Planner for the past probably 5 years now, and I love it. Also, print like a empty copy of a calendar, and I will tell you, the Passion Planner has amazing printouts, free PDFs that you can use. So impromptu, y'all. I'm gonna get better at this, but I want to show you what I mean. They have all kinds of things. If you just want something to set you up for the week, Passion Planner has something for that. Packing lists when you're trying to go away to stay organized. Meal planning and grocery shopping. If you just want to write some notes, they also have some great challenges. 30-day challenge, 7-day, self-love. I mean, all kinds of things. Self-reflection, check-ins, spring cleaning, plan your next adventure, outline your roadmap, turn your dreams into destinations. I mean, and this is just some of them. I don't even have them all. I have what I need, which for the most part is a habits tracker that I cut them and I put them right into my right here. And I have another digital habits tracker, but this is the one that I do on a daily basis to really help me to stay accountable to myself every day. So for me, planning happens in stages and it happens in layers. And it's taken me a long time to come up with a system that's actually sustainable and that works for me. And so that's what I'm sharing now. Now, you might not always have the best luck with planning or sticking with it all of the time. It is very difficult to keep things going and to keep up with life and everything that's going on if you don't have just a rough plan. Some people are like anti-plan, and I get it, but a rough plan, an outline will serve you. It will serve you. And the reality is, the longer that it takes you to get back on track, the harder it is, and the further away from the track you tend to get every time you fall off of it, which, just creates all kinds of issues, as I'm sure you know, as we all know. And I have, like I said, this has been something that I have struggled with. And honestly, I don't anticipate never struggling with it again. I think the great thing about me is that I take this practice very seriously. I practice every day, and I have the experience of what hasn't worked and what does work, and how I have maneuvered when things pop up and when things happen, when I'm tired, when I don't feel like it, when I'm having a bad day, when I have a bad attitude, when I don't know where to begin. When I'm procrastinating. I'm not a procrastinator by nature. But I find the main three things: when it's something I don't want to do, something I don't know how to do, or something I just don't feel like doing, I tend to procrastinate in those things. And so, through just my life, because I've always been a planner, I've always been organized, I've always been all of these things. But I have been able to really, really, really make my processes more efficient to get things done, in addition to, being able to be and stay and get consistent, increase my discipline. Now, sometimes you can get over disciplined. I'm a very concrete person. I was very black and white, A or B, hot or cold. And so having that personality type, I have had to wade in that warm water in the middle and be comfortable in that space. That's a whole nother topic, honestly. And in addition to all of this, oftentimes as women, And as a woman, my time and how I spend it looks different than many people who are talking about these things. Now, I love, I've read Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've read, a lot of productivity and time management and habit books. But honestly, those people's lifestyles are very different than my own. And so while I can get a lot out of it, it's just some things that are different and I needed to solve for in between because, they just didn't address, life as a busy Black woman, right? And so, I'm here to share my journey, to share the journey a little bit of some of the people that I work with. And my intention is to talk more about how we can get the most out of our days while staying true and paying attention to our well-being and being so intentional with this stuff that it makes you feel fulfilled and gives you a sense of contentment. What you want and deserve is worth all the effort of unlearning what isn't working and learning how to do things in a different way. Will you fall short? Absolutely. Will you fall off? Of course you will. But you will keep going. And there is much experience to be gained in those moments in between. And I hope you are here to join me and to go through this with me, and that you get comfortable enough to share with me how your journey is going, what you're struggling with or finding barriers in, so that we can work together. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode. I will see you soon. Bye.